Hey everybody, you're watching Geek this week. I'm back again. Sorry for missing last week. So this week we're gonna combine both weeks. So it's gonna be a little bit longer. We've got some little extra news for you. A little bit longer, saved you a click section. And no guest today because, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. Wanted to fly solo today. Lone wolf. Ow! I will never do that again. So anyways, we've got some great news revolving around Larian and some of the stuff they're working on that isn't Baldur's Gate 3. And also some great streaming news services. Snyder Cut, anyone, for Justice League. All on Geek this week. This week in gaming. Okay, so Larian Studios is obviously working on Baldur's Gate 3, but apparently when the Guerrilla Collective indie developer event rolls around next month, we're getting an update on some Divinity Original Sin content as well. We could be expecting a board game release for the title or a remaster for the original games in the Divinity series, Divine Divinity and Beyond Divinity. They were a similar style game, but you didn't have a party with you. What we do know is that we're not going to be getting a brand new title. Larian is definitely busy with Baldur's Gate 3. Guerrilla Collective is an indie dev event, and Larian definitely isn't indie anymore, but this should nonetheless be exciting. The event is being held on June 6th, and along with Larian, we'll be getting a longer look at Paradox's Crusader Kings 3, so there's a lot to look forward to for that event. This week in streaming services. Yo, it's actually happening. The Snyder Cut of Justice League is going to be released on HBO Max. That's after a very long fan campaign that ended up gaining the public support of several of the lead actors. But it's not like there's a finished copy ready to just be pulled out and re-released. Warner Media is going to be spending quite a bit to get the cut completed. While Snyder himself said that it's likely to cost between $20 to $30 million, Bob Greenblatt, the head of HBO Max, said he wishes it would only cost $30 million. It's likely that we're going to be getting new effect shots, but the OG cast won't be called in to do any reshoots. They might even be re-editing Superman's lip, if they even use those shots. After all, they were a part of Whedon's reshoot. Anyways, there's no release date for us to anticipate yet, and maybe it's a bad idea for me to get my hopes up that this is going to be good, but I'm excited nonetheless. Since The Office left Netflix, they've needed something to keep everyone as entertained. And now they have Avatar: The Last Airbender. After only being on Netflix for a few days, it's already the most popular TV series they're currently streaming. Tons of people are rewatching it, or like me, enjoying the iconic story for the first time. Now, this just means that we're all expecting Legend of Korra to be picked up too. We're waiting, Netflix. We know you know. This week in tech. You know how Google Chrome uses all of your CPU resources, bogs down your bandwidth, and inevitably kills your battery faster? Well, a part of the problem are certain sites that were using visitors' machines to mine for Bitcoin. As these sites and/or ads display content, embedded code performs the resource-draining calculations. Google is now rolling out a new update that will limit resources a display can consume before a user interacts with it. If the limit is hit by a site, you'll get a disabled and/or site loaded instead of the ad or page. Something like this. The developers will be messing around with the final settings until they release it in August, but you can turn it on now by enabling the flag at this URL. Hopefully this will help Chrome be able to run at the same time as Photoshop. I do that often, and yeah, I can't do anything else at all. Sucks. And now on to our Saved You a Click segment, where I go over some news that's worth knowing, but maybe not necessarily spending a whole lot of time talking about. The newest Hot Toys Captain Rex action figure is scary realistic. I mean, this is just an action figure Tamura Morrison in clone armor. But, I mean, of course that makes sense since all the clones are clones of Jango Fett, played by him. Denis Villeneuve has spent a year perfecting the sandworms for Dune, so they should be dope as hell. The director doesn't want these giant spice miner destroying creatures to disappoint. EA will be making the source code for Command & Conquer Remastered open source when the game is released. This is some pretty dope news and should allow for a ton of very in-depth mods in the future. Crayola has released a new color pack, Colors of the World, with 32 colors to represent all of the varying skin tones of humans around the world. Well, that's all from us this week. I do hope everyone enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. And go ahead and comment about anything that you're geeking out about as well. Like, I don't know, Larian working on other things other than Baldur's Gate 3? Holy crap, that's gotta be exciting. I mean, they do have a ton of new studios, but still crazy. And we'll see you all next Thursday. I won't miss next week, I promise.